Drivers, wait for the tone. Beep. Aaron Lane, RTQ out front. Brent Figge in the 2. Jimmy Barnett in the 3. Scheffler in the 4. Lawler in the 5. Looks like Scheffler putting the pass on Jimmy. And then Riley getting around him as well. Jimmy had to slow down. So it's now Losey associated. Losey. Like that Losey now as Scheffler gets by Figge as well. That's the 2 Losey buggies out there leading around 3 associated buggies. And then we have the Losey truck of David Enriquez rounding out the field. 45 down, 4:15 left to go for Aaron Lane. 17-7 last time by as he starts to check out from that battle for the 2. Scheffler in 18-4, Figge in 19-7, Barnett in 18-7, Riley with 25, and David 19-8. 1 down and 4 to go as your leader makes his way into the center 6-pack. Double around that 180. Over the double by the driver's stand, up the back step-up jump into the chicane. Goes Aaron Lane, dropping off the stairs onto the straight, coming around the sweeper, dropping off one more time. Aaron Lane, 18 flat, steps back up into the 6-pack once again. Lap 5 for him was an 18-0, working on lap number 6 right now. Scheffler an 18.4, loses that spot to Jimmy, then gets on top of him, and he's going to drop back now to the number 4 spot as Brent Figge takes over the number 2, Jimmy into the number 3, and Scheffler down to the number 4. This race right this time is pretty much Aaron Lane's to lose. He's got this one out front by over 3 seconds from the next closest driver. Brent Figge is looking at 18 flaps for his fastest lap. Aaron does an 18 flat right then. Brent does an 18-2, an 18-1, and an 18-1 out of Jimmy and Matt. Riley with an 18-8 and David 23-0. 2 minutes down and 3 minutes left to go as your leader makes his way on the straightaway. Looks like Scheffler gets hung up, and that's probably going to do it for him. Any chance he had at a number 2 spot has just been blown away. Brent Figge now the only one looking to challenge Aaron Lane. Jimmy Barnett about a 1.5 seconds behind Brent. Brent about 2.5 seconds behind Aaron right now. Brent turning 2 fast laps in a row, a 17-8 and a 17-7. Back to back for Brent Figge, trying to wheel in the Losey pilot of Aaron Lane. Aaron bouncing off the curbing, keeps it on the wheels though. Dave is with the leader. Dave's going to let him get by there. An 18-1 out of Aaron. Figge 17-17, but then an 18-5, so he's going to lose that ground he made up on that lap right there with 3 down and 2 to go. Aaron out front through the chicane. Brent in the 2 spot, coming into the chicane. Barnett in the 3 spot, over the driver's stand double. Scheffler in the 4 spot, through the short chute. Riley in the 5 at the end of the 6-pack. And Enriquez at the end of the straightaway in the number 6. So they're pretty well spread out. Looks like we have 3 between 1 and 2, 3 between 2 and 3, 6 between 3 and 4. 4 seconds between 5 and 4. And then about another 6 between 6 and 5. 1:30 left to go. Drivers, 1:30 to go. Aaron Lane still leading the way. He TQ'd, and he's leading this one start to finish so far. Looks like Brent Figge is pulled within the distance of the 6-pack of him with a 17.6 last time by the line. That's going to be a new fast lap of the race. Brent Figge doing everything he can, but he's only got 1 more minute to try and catch Lane. If Aaron stays mistake-free, he will take the win in this one. Whether or not Brent goes very fast, the deficit of 2.5 seconds, even if Brent were to make up a few tenths on every lap, just wouldn't be enough with 40 seconds left to go. 18-1, 18-2 out of Brent, so there goes another tenth. It's 2.6 between the leaders. Lane out front, Figge in the 2, Barnett in the 3, Scheffler in the 4, Lawler in the 5, and Enriquez in the 6. 20 seconds left to go, drivers, 20 seconds. Let's see if I'm Lane out there. Gets a little sideways, but then Figge rolls it over, and that's going to do it. With 5 seconds left to go, they're going to get by for 1 more. But Lane now has Schreffler right behind him. A lap down, but it's always nice to have a teammate with you back. That is time. Jimmy Dunn in the 3. Dave Dunn in the 6. Aaron Lane going to cross the line and take the win. Going 18 laps at a 5:14. Schreffler Dunn in the 4. And Brent Figge Dunn in the 2.